Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Thursday, March 31st, 2016. We have a rather mild morning with temperatures above normal for this time of year, already in the mid to upper 40s over the interior, lower to mid 50s along the coast, and that is because we have a nice southerly wind around 10 to 15 miles per hour, transporting a nice mild air mass into the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. That's going to support temperatures rising into the upper 60s to lower 70s over much of the region, and lower to mid 60s over Long Island due to the influence of the Atlantic Ocean. We're also going to see an increase in cloud cover and also the threat for showers by this evening. On the latest infrared satellite picture, you can see a cold front off to our west with some pretty strong lifting here over the Ohio River Valley and Tennessee River Valley. All of this was slowly pushed to the east, and you can see on the water vapor satellite picture plenty of moisture being drawn in from the Gulf of Mexico and heading right up into the Great Lakes and eventually shifting towards the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. On the radar, you can see waves of showers and a few embedded thunderstorms moving through the Tennessee and Ohio River valleys, and eventually this is slowly going to push towards our neck of the woods by this evening with scattered showers capable of some heavy downpours. And then tomorrow there'll be a threat for some thunderstorms, potentially an isolated severe thunderstorm due to wind gusts over 50 miles per hour. So let's dive into this forecast. For this afternoon, look for increasing clouds, highs in the upper 60s to lower 70s throughout much of the region, lower to mid 60s along the immediate coast, and especially over Long Island. Tonight, showers will develop throughout the region, becoming widespread and continuing on through tomorrow morning. Look for lows in the mid to upper 50s, and then for tomorrow afternoon, that cold front will approach the region with scattered showers and a few thunderstorms. Highs, this is dependent on whether or not we get some breaks in the cloud cover, should reach the lower to mid 70s, and that's going to be enough fuel to support a few thunderstorms in the region. The thunderstorms will be capable of heavy downpours, wind gusts over 40 miles per hour, potentially as high as 60 miles per hour, small hail, and occasional to frequent lightning. Now on Saturday, a wave of low pressure is going to develop along this frontal boundary, and it's going to keep the threat for showers in the forecast throughout the day on Saturday. Not a complete washout, but certainly not the best weekend for weather. Look for lows in the lower to mid 50s, highs in the lower to mid 60s. On Sunday, it gets a bit cooler as we have a cold front that will move through the region with a few scattered showers in the morning hours. Look for lows in the mid to upper 30s, highs only in the lower to mid 40s. We should be in the upper 50s, potentially around 60 degrees for a normal high. We'll be struggling to get into the lower to mid 40s on Sunday. On Monday, we'll have another wave of low pressure approach the region with showers towards the evening, lows in the lower to mid 30s, highs in the mid to upper 40s. And then on Tuesday, an area of low pressure will move off the east coast. Again, periods of showers, possibly some rain snow mix over the interior on Tuesday morning. Look for lows in the lower to mid 30s over the interior, mid to upper 30s along the coast, highs in the lower to mid 40s. Again, we should be around 60 degrees, so it's going to be much colder than what we've been seeing. And then on Wednesday, look for high pressure in control with clear skies, lows in the mid to upper 20s, highs in the mid to upper 40s. And then we're going to have to watch this low pressure system right here. This low pressure system is expected to intensify and then drop down, redevelop off the North Carolina coast as we head towards Friday. On Thursday, look for showers to develop towards the evening, lows in the mid to upper 30s, highs in the mid to upper 50s, which is a little bit closer to where we should be for this time of year. That is your forecast discussion for today. Thank you for following NYNJPA weather, and as always, stay safe out there.